video on network marketing. And hey, we're in the holiday season, and I'm just trying to give you some word choices, some things you can do right now that can make all the difference in the world. As I've been sharing with you, January through April is the biggest revenue time of year for our network marketing industry. Probably a lot of reasons for that, especially on the business builder side. People have their bills run up. They realize their plan isn't working. Fresh start, New Year's resolutions, um, you know, tax refunds. There's a lot of reasons, and kind of like human nature. Well, why isn't it great all time here? Because those things are important. Getting out of debt's important. Spending time with their family is important. Stop working second and third jobs. Stop doing side hustles like Uber that actually take you away from your family. Why are they more open to it then and not the rest of you? It's kind of like everything, right? Why do people, declare, I'm going to lose weight in 2021, and usually it's if they last 2 months, they're like heroes. I mean, the fact is that people actually did what they said they were going to do. They'd be healthy, they'd be out of debt. And so, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but, yes, there's a drop off, but depending on your leadership, it doesn't really have to drop off after April. But look, there's a natural season here, right? And so, in a natural season, your main thing is attention. The main thing is attention. And literally, by the end of this week, you should be able to put a check mark by every single name that they know what you're doing, where you're going, and why you're doing it. So now you see law of attraction, right? You know where you're going. So that creates a certain energy. You know why you're doing it. That's your heart purpose, why you're doing it. Why do you want to get out of debt? So you can get out of stress. Why do you want to get out of stress? So that you can be a better spouse or friend or daughter or son or workmate. I mean, it isn't the get out of debt thing. It's the what gets out of debt does for your life, right? That's your purpose. Now, there's some of you have found bigger purposes. And if you stay on this journey, that's one of the blessings of network marketing. I think that's why it's attacked by the enemy so much, is because people actually figure out why they're doing what their purpose is here on earth. So you've got to get that check mark. I mean, if you're serious, again, I'm not trying to be passive aggressive. I want you to know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to people that are, wanting to build something significant, right? Big, whatever that is in your definition. Now, if you don't want to build it big, then you just dial it back. Like, if you don't want to go big, then don't make sure everyone knows what you do, why you do it, and where you're going. Where you're going means your goals, right? Why you're doing it is your purpose. And what you're doing isn't your company. You're not an employee of your company. What you're doing is whatever your services and products, the results that people get from them. So you've got to get that check mark. You got to get it by the end of this week, right? Or what happens is you're just lesser than what you could be. You're lesser than where you could be. Again, if you're breathing and making any efforts January through April, typically people do okay. If okay is good enough, stop listening to me. But if you're looking for above, way above, breakout, freedom, then one of the things great network marketers do is they make sure everyone knows what they're doing, where they're going, and why they're doing it. Can you just write those three things down? I uh, toothpaste maybe. And once you master that, you're going to see breakthrough, 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 breakthrough. Okay, so here's the do it now. Do it now. You just simply compose a very, very short paragraph, something like, "Hey, Sally, listen, I am not reaching out to you to buy or sell anything right now. I just want to let you know I'm very excited about my business and our upcoming season. But here's what I do want to do. I want to make sure you know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and where I'm going. Now, for those of you brave enough, I would probably compose a short video, something like season's greetings, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, fill in the blanks with what you're doing, why you're going, where you're going, and why you're doing it. And then just simply say, it, would you keep me in mind? Would you keep me in mind if you know anyone who's looking for what I have? You have an opportunity and you have products. Would you keep me in mind? That's where you finish it. Would you watch this short 30-second video and keep me in mind? That's a brave thing to do. It's the easiest way to do it, too. Now, braver is actually calling all those people, wishing them a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, season's greetings, and all that. But minimally, you could just get your check mark by making sure a simple video. Many of you guys followed my simple video message previously. But see, you got to like face things if you own a business, okay? This is not instant gratification. Efforts you put in now pay you down the road. Like right now, look at your check. Is it fantastic? Is your current check from your previous pay period great? Is it trending in the right way? Well, that was work you did a couple months ago that starts peaking in our industry. So making sure the soil is right, right? And then laying down the seed of making sure everyone knows what you're doing, where you're going, and why you're doing it. You put that seed in there. And then you're just simply putting out positivity into the universe. You're believing, in your goals. You're seeing your goals, you're feeling your goals, you're believing your purpose. You believe it's done. It's just the clock has to tick by for a little bit before it's achieved, but you believe it's done. And then you're in this positive frame of mind. And what's going to happen is you're going to see some bobbers start, like fishing. You're going to see some people start pulling that hook and hitting that bobber. That's the ones you're going to go after. That's the ones you're going to pursue and say, well, because you're going to get responses that range from being ghosted. And if you get ghosted, send them a message that says, hey, I don't know if you saw my last message, but I really don't trust what's going on in these social media platforms right now. So did you get a chance to see it? If so, and you're not interested in, supporting me, no worries. That's a pretty good one, by the way. I just pulled that one out. You could go get a question like, well, tell me more. By the way, your 30-second video should not expose everything that you do. It should be very interesting and very mysterious. And then you'll get some people say, yeah, I'll keep you in mind. That's fine. They're actually keeping you in mind for themselves. And some people may be very interested right now in your products and services. Here's the thing. If you don't get that check mark, if you don't get the check mark that says everyone you know knows exactly what you're doing, why you're doing it, and where you're going, you'll never know. You'll never know what 2021 could be for you. So why don't you get your check mark?